Yo, guys, welcome back to InControl podcast. It's me, James, and with my host Matthew and the schmuck Jason, who is back on his return after absence of what is it, two podcasts or
Yeah,
three?
two
Yeah.
podcasts.
It's two podcasts. He's back. Hopefully, he's in shit. He might be taking on a bigger role today, as I heard he's talking more. He said, right, Matthew. You said he's talking more today.
Yes, you definitely said that.
He's gonna be. He said he's gonna
Yeah,
be
I
super
definitely didn't say
engaged.
that.
He said he's gonna be super engaged in the soccer talk. So that's gonna happen.
hmm
So let's get on to the menu. So today we have Canada World Cup qualifiers. We're gonna review their games. We're gonna talk about Portugal World Cup qualifiers, York United, the Brazil and Argentina fiasco, and then obviously our Premier League predictions. Where I'm pretty sure Jason broke a record for being shit. So let's get into it. Actually, before we get into it, don't forget to like and subscribe. It actually means a lot. We need those likes to really get us out there, and just
hmm
subscribe because
I think
please.
subscriptions count more than likes. So yeah,
Nah, I
leave
don't
a
know.
subscription.
Is it? Okay, well,
Yeah,
leave a subscription.
turn that little red button down below into
Okay.
gray, and then hit that little bell
Hmm.
for notifications on your phone. You know how
Yes.
it is.
Hmm. So let's start off with Canada World Cup qualifiers. When we talked about last week, the goal or the the benchmark for what we talked about was 6 points. Now we did end up with 5 points, but with the circumstances on how other teams performed, such as US, it ends up being a better window, even though we did not hit the benchmark of what we thought we needed, which was 6 points.
Yeah.
So we're just talking about the games, and then we'll talk a little bit more about how it's shaping up in the standings and points. So first game was in Honduras. Me and Matthew actually both went to this game. We were in the supporter section with the
hmm
Voyagers. Shout out the Voyagers. We loved all the love there because they were just like we tried to get in section. People were taking photos everywhere with us.
Yeah.
Good. It
The
was a great
halftime
family.
meetup was insane.
Oh, buddy, the halftime meetup. The
Jeez,
halftime
there's
meetup,
so many
buddy.
people.
My God,
Thanks to
so many
everyone for
people.
showing up. For that,
Thanks everyone for showing up. Even some people said they didn't even come to watch the game; they just came to see us. So,
yeah.
um, thank you for that. Uh, so yeah, let's get into the game. First half Honduras game was probably the worst half we played in this window.
hmm
Um, Honduras was ready, we were not. A slow start as usual for the Canadians, which isn't great. But second half, we came in, we scored. We had probably our best half in the
hmm
window too. So actually, no, it's arguable with the Salvador game. Obviously two penalties from where we were sitting or standing. It looked like that guy freaking dived out of his ass,
Yeah.
basically.
It looked like he
Watch the
just
replay
stepped
when
in
it,
front of
yeah.
Buchanan and just like he it looks like he like yeeted himself into Buchanan,
Mhm.
but when you look at the replay it definitely
Yeah, it's
yeah.
soft, but he got enough contact where he could get the
I
penalty.
wonder if maybe if there were VAR they might have called that against, but I doubt it.
Nah, they had enough contact. It was soft,
Yeah.
but he had enough contact. Yeah. Um, Second half we came at them. The crowd, which I thought, like many other Canadians thought, it's gonna be packed. We're talking about El Salvador with the away fans. Honduras game wasn't that bad. There was lots of Canadian fans.
Mhm.
It was a really good atmosphere. We should get the results, but second half was really, really really good bounce back from the first half. We really went into them. Don't really know what they were doing to start off the game after being just with like basically just threw our best players on. Like we were starting Richie Laryea and like when we attack he's center mid, and then when he's back right mid, it was like some really weird stuff.
Mhm.
But yeah, we ended up getting the penalty. We had a lot of chances. We had the Richie Laryea buffed his chance. Atiba
Yeah.
had the volley. Hoylett had that one. I think where he had a chance to bend it.
Kyle
Um,
Larin had a few chances too in the first half.
so it was really disappointing not to get the 3 points. You really needed that. So coming after the game, it was like I don't know how to feel, because we really needed 3 points, but also like it wasn't horrible.
I mean, I think everyone tied except Mexico against
Except
Jamaica.
Mexico, like yeah, and it almost was a tie. So
Mhm.
that's what made me feel better that everyone else was tying,
Mhm.
but also people were tying away, so which is different. Which
Also
is
at the
different,
game,
but
did you see the Honduras fans try to like put up the flag at
yeah,
like
no,
I
they
think it
took
was
it
like
down. Did
right
you see
before
the fight?
halftime?
Did you see the fight of the benches?
Yeah. I don't know what was going
Apparently,
on.
yeah. Yeah, no, apparently it was like someone in the crowd said something and then it started in the benches.
Oh
Um
wow.
so if you want to see that, you can just push it up on Twitter, you'll probably find it. You're looking for that. On to the second game, not as much to talk about in the first game, but the second game was very interesting. It's talked about semi-rotated. By semi, there's like maybe like three substitutions, that's it.
Mhm.
After that first game where we went all out, we need those 3 points, and we only got a tie. So we knew coming this US game there wouldn't be as much rotation. So we took off. I'm pretty sure David Buchanan and Atiba
Mm-hmm.
and Vitorias, and then we brought in K. What was it
Kennedy.
K? Who? What'd you say?
Didn't Kennedy play?
Oh, yeah, we brought in Kennedy too. Or probably Kennedy.
Yeah.
So Kennedy came in for Kamal Miller. Then I don't even know who they brought for. I think they just who
Here,
did they bring in for Buchanan?
I'll get the lineups really
I'm
quick.
mixing up. I'm getting so mixed here right now. Hold on. Oh my god, I almost logged out of my computer. Trying to mix. I forgot who. They
Paraguay
did
beat
like.
Venezuela. That's interesting.
That's not that. Did Soteldo score?
Um,
Having a brain fart here,
no.
boys. You're gonna have to wait for a second here. You're gonna have to wait a second.
Oh, why did I
Yeah,
click the
okay, so
Gold Cup?
yeah, Adekube came in, K came in, Kenny came in, Daniel Henry came in, and then Hoylett started the game. I'm pretty sure.
Yes.
That's how. That's how. Okay.
We still
Uh,
played the same formation, the 3-4-3.
yeah, but it was kind of.
A
We'll
little
talk about that.
different.
How we had kind of mixed it up a bit. So people didn't really know what to expect. Lots of people were saying, okay, Canada's not afraid. That's kind of their new identity. They'll come at you, but they're also like maybe they sit back. So that's ended up happening. First, I would say 20 minutes. We sat back. We're like, okay, we're gonna absorb the pressure. We held really well. They weren't really doing anything, any line breaking passes. They weren't really
Mm-hmm.
doing being effective with. They were just basically just making us go jog side to side, which kind of get tiring at if you do it all game. But we were up for it. Then Borjan pulled a concave, fell down, so that way Herman could switch it, and then he went out, and I think we switched to the 4-4-2. Then we started running at him. The game really open, which helped us, but also helped them because they started to create some chances.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, then they scored. Well, technically it was like right at the second half, but we kind of came in that 4-4-2 in the second half. I'm pretty sure too. We started. Everton scored, which sucked.
He looks like a
But the
schmuck. When I
response
was
again.
watching the game, I was just like,
What?
this
I don't
guy's.
hate Brandon Anderson that much. He like if I did a schmuck list of the USA team, like he would be pretty low. I don't think he's like there's so much more schmucks on here.
He probably
Like
just looks like a few
Christian
schmucks that I've played
Pulisic.
against.
Christian Pulisic is a schmuck. Tyler Adams is a schmuck.
Mm-hmm.
Antoine Robinson is a schmuck. Sargent is a schmuck.
I was so happy he didn't score.
Yedlin is a super schmuck. Um, but yeah, so second half, great response. Davies was really causing issues. Actually, I forgot in the first half too. Like Davies, when like literally Dest was just sleeping on his
Yeah.
sleeping, and then he just came and ran by him. Lauren almost scored. It was a good run from where he made it seem like he was going, and when the run he made it seem like he was going in the box, but then he cut back.
Mm-hmm.
Got the opportunity. And then yeah, Larner scoring was big. We really could have got the 3 points. You could tell on the way they reacted after the game. They weren't like, "Oh my God, I'm so happy we got points away." Even though it is a big points, because if you looked at just ELO rating of like hardest games you're gonna play, like every single game, that would probably be like the second highest between like Mexico and USA
Mm-hmm.
would probably be the
Like if
hardest.
you look,
And we got a point.
do you use SofaScore to look at the games?
No,
Fuck.
you want me to pull up I'll pull a
Yeah,
little bit
pull
of
up
Sofa score.
SofaScore. You
I'll
could,
pull a little bit of Sofa score.
if they could sponsor us, that'd be great. But
That'd be great.
they have like a form thing. So it basically represents the match difficulty at the time based on the odds.
Yeah, yeah.
And that Honduras draw
Uh
was,
huh.
if you look at it, it's very very shit. And
Uh
then you
huh.
look at the US one and it was very similar to the wins against Haiti, Martinique. Like
Uh
that's
huh.
like a really good performance apparently, I think.
No, it was a good game. We were very very organized. We really had a plan, unlike the Americans, schmuck cities.
Hmm.
Also happy to watch American fans get pissed when we tied it up, because
So,
they were talking about getting 9 to 7 points in the window, and then even though we were saying we want 7 points too, that's
mhm,
beyond the fact. Okay, that
mhm.
doesn't matter, right? That doesn't matter.
Well,
Of
we could
course, it
both
doesn't
get
matter.
7 points, right?
I know, but we both ended up with the same amount.
Yeah.
But they were talking about that, and then they had 2 points in the first two games. That was like for them. They were like talking about Greg Berhalter out. And on the third
Hmm.
game, I'll talk about that when I talk about the third game for Canada. But they almost like there's a point when Honduras scored that they were like
When
out of their
Canada drawed
minds.
with Honduras, were they chatting shit on Twitter?
No, they weren't really chatting shit. They
Oh.
were more pissed that they drowned in El Salvador.
Well, no, that was
Um,
after, no?
yeah, but they weren't really chatting shit.
Mm.
They're like, okay, they drew. It wasn't like if it was maybe El Salvador or Panama or some shit, they probably would have chatted a little
Well,
shit. If
Panama's
it was
doing really
Mexicans,
well.
they would.
We'll talk about
Yeah,
Panama later.
we'll talk about other teams when we get to like points and standings and stuff. So
Hmm.
yeah, really good performance from us. Good defensive performance. I love Milan Borjan, bro. This guy always gets the crowd always hyped. Shout out there's like memes of those fans that were there because there's like three fans that they kept panning to every time
Oh
Canada
yeah.
did something good. Yeah, because there was like there wasn't really well we were planning to go but it wasn't really gonna work out.
Hmm.
But yeah, there's like a meme of this one guy who kept showing up on the every time Canada did something. Yeah, good game. And then they, and that was a rotation. Okay, not fully rotated, but it was like David and Buchanan came on after. And
Hmm.
honestly, we should have had that second when Buchanan really dusted Brooks from
Yeah.
Wolfsburg. Schmuck schmuck. He's actually pretty good, but he's slow. When he's not great at when people run at him. And
Yeah.
he went for Azorio back post. Low key could have slotted that right in the net, but
Hmm. And
it's
low
fine.
key,
Um,
U.S. also
mhm,
didn't use their starting goalie because obviously
mhm.
Zach Steffen has COVID, which is
Yeah,
going to be interesting when
but
we go to the
no,
Premier League.
they still would have started Matt Turner probably.
No
He's been
fucking
really.
shot.
Yes,
No
they
shot. You
would
play
have,
Matt
bro.
Turner instead of Zach Steffen, bro.
Yes, you
No
would.
shot.
Matt Turner's been really good, and it's not like it's your your striker where he needs to be Champions League. He's been really good. He's gonna get a move to Europe soon. He's been really good. He was playing. He was player of the tournament at the Gold Cup.
Yeah, but like,
He's been really
is he
good.
gonna go to like Manchester City? Like Steffen's at
No,
Manchester City.
yeah, and
It's
he
not like
Scott Carson's starting over him.
it's not like you're a backup at like a shitty team. Like he's a backup at like one of the best teams in Europe, like top
Still
five.
shite. They're still gonna they still started Matt Turner. They
Anyway,
probably still would have started Matt Turner. If anything, some people like have even Ethan Horvath over Matt Turner. I mean over Stack Steffen. I guess I'm gonna get off the USA there, but yeah, it was good for comeback. We should have got the win. It would have been such different. Like USA would have been coming into the third game with 1 point. We would have been coming into the El Salvador game with like we would
four.
have had yeah with 4 points, and then we would have got seven, and then they would have got like fucking like a four. That would have
They
been
would have got four. Yeah.
huge. That like USA would be super cheesed with
Well,
that.
that's
But
assuming their morale wasn't super low after the Canada loss and they
yeah,
like fucked the game up.
yeah that would have been yeah. We don't know what happened at that point either.
Hmm.
Um,
But anyway, the next game, the El Salvador
Next
game was
game, El
pretty
Salvador
sick.
game. Okay, so this is the game I was at. This time it wasn't in the voice section. Matthew wasn't there this time.
Hmm.
It's just me and my uncle. And literally, like, bro, this shit. When I tell you, I felt like I was at a Blue Jays game. Like, literally, if you were not in the fan section, like, you were outnumbered as a Canadian fan. Like, it was
Really?
fucking. Like I said before, yeah. Like I said before, it happens for all the games Toronto, cause like there's so much people.
Hmm.
Like, people would rather come watch their freaking great grandpa's country,
Yeah.
and then they freaking get smacked 3-0. Anyways,
Well, then again, when we were at the Honduras game, some families did it well. Like the dad would wear Honduras and the kid would
No,
wear
but I'm
Canada.
telling you, this one was way different. Like you were literally outnumbered. Like it was crazy. Like people were like, I felt like I was in a El Salvadorian fan section. Like they were literally just making chants all together. They were like,
Oh
and you
my
could tell there's
days.
people like our age, and I'm like, you're probably a schmuck that wears fucking bubble jackets and root schmucks, and today you're wearing the El
Yeah,
Salvador jersey.
no, no, no.
Eat
He's
a
like
freaking
he's
ass.
claiming he's from Toronto. He's like from Brampton or some shit, and he's claiming
Yeah,
that he's from Toronto. And
yeah.
then he fucking pulls up to the TFC or Canada game, sorry, with like
With
El
El Salvador
Salvadorian
jersey.
shit. Like get out of here,
No,
schmuck.
these guys are schmucks. Freaking rather support the great campus country that they dipped because they're treating them like shit, and come to our country who gave him opportunity where your schmuck ass probably would have been living
Oh,
in
yeah.
some next house.
Man's out here with the
In
our country shit.
oh
Man's gonna
my
go on a
god,
racist
yeah, our
rant.
country because he's part of the country. You see how I include him in the country? I included him in the country. Schmuck, don't worry. When the World Cup comes, everyone's gonna be supporting us
Then
anyways.
again, most of Canada
Cause Brighton got a
are
little bit of shot too for that,
um
but
most of Canada is just a bunch of like immigrants.
yeah, I know. But when if you played Edmonton or Vancouver, usually they don't have as much as Toronto,
Well, yeah,
like
because
away fans.
they're like I'm not gonna even get started on
Why don't you chime in
Alberta.
on this, Jason? Chime in. What do you feel? How do you feel about people of ancestors cheering their ancestors' team when they come play Canada because they think Canada's not good, and then they still lose 3-0.
Oh, great. Yeah.
Which, uh-huh.
Yeah.
See,
Uh-huh.
yeah, that's a great point by Jason
That's
there.
actually solid.
Uh,
Yeah.
that was a really good point from him. But yeah, so basically there was like this one guy, like before I go, like this is not all El Salvadoran fans. There was lots of nice El Salvadoran fans. They said hi and this was up, good game and stuff. Okay, it's not El Salvador, but there was like they were fucking some schmucks there.
Mhm.
Like there was one where a Canadian guy was sitting and the El Salvadoran literally threw all his food, like those shitty ass hot dogs that are literally just bread. He threw the food at him. It was the guy beside him. He threw all his food and there was this whole scrum.
What the
Like, and I
fuck?
felt bad for the Canadian guy because I was like, dude, like he literally
He did
he got
nothing.
outnumbered. This he couldn't do shit, bro. He got outnumbered. The security was like this, trying to protect this schmuck, and then all the Seven fans are at him. Every time, I don't know what they say. They must say something, but every time an like Canadian guy was standing up,
Mhm.
like I was able to stand up because we are in the last row of
Yeah.
the section. Uh, not the front row, the last row,
Mhm.
the back. We're in the back of the first level. So
Mhm.
we can stand up because there's the wall behind us.
Yeah.
But yeah, anytime someone is standing up or a Canadian fan was walking the stairs, I don't know what they're yelling. It's probably like asshole or schmuck or something. They go, duh, duh, they go like this. And
Oh my
I'm telling you, every
days.
single person there would be pointing at him like this, duh, and yelling their freaking chant at them. Oh my, and then there was one time, I don't know what happened, but there's bear beat. There's one guy, Canadian guy did something like on the second level, and all of them are
Mhm.
looking, just freaking doing that chant, flipping him off. I'm like, oh my god.
Bro,
But,
and there's like
it's
nothing.
atmosphere.
There's nothing like
What?
Canada Soccer could do about that, because it's
No,
people
like,
from Canada buying tickets. It's not like
yeah.
you could tell
That's
like
why, but that's why I'm saying like, cause that's why it's tough for them, cause like I don't know, it's tough, cause when they don't want to support Canada, but
I feel
I don't
like
know,
there's just
it's
a
tough,
stigma
cause you can't.
against.
There's no way for you to for you to du- for you to like not sell it to them. Like
Yeah.
it says they're Canadian. What are you gonna ask for their freaking passport? If they have El Salvadorian descent. Oh, you can't come here. Like that's the
Just
dumbest
like all
shit.
the Ramirez's and all this shit, they just kick out of the
Fuck,
fucking thing.
fucking guy. Like what the fuck? Um, but yeah.
I don't know. I think
They
there's
should
just still a
they should be
stigma
they should
against.
be wearing like they should get like jerseys, like people should start making jerseys like how you have your
Yeah,
flag
like
where
split
like
it.
it just split it. You should
Yeah.
get one of those. You should get one of those, like a Portuguese Canadian one.
Should we
Cause
just
I know your schmuck has to put up in a Ronaldo jersey if they're versing Canada.
should we just
Sell those.
yeah, just make a brand, just straight
Low
up
key,
make a
that actually
company,
is a banger. Low
call
key,
it
that yo,
InControl,
no one steal this shit, eh? We
call it
got this
call the
by
company
this time.
call the
Yeah.
company Split Control.
By the time this comes out, it's already in our. We already have the rights, so don't even try some shit, eh?
Jason,
We
can
already
we
have the
get oh
rights.
Jason's deafened.
We already got this
Jason.
shit.
Oh my days.
Especially we'll make Canadian and freaking American ones because that's where they're the most. Oh my god, this is bro. This is I'm being dead ass right now. This might actually work. Someone is listening to our podcast right now, like you're fucking idiots. You're not gonna sell shit. You're gonna waste all your money. No, we got this, dude. Portugal ones, Italian ones, all the Latino countries. If you do half American, half freaking USA one, you know how much freaking Mexican Americans there are.
Yeah. But bro,
Anyways,
that'd
that'd
be
be kind
so
of fire.
sick. Just like imagine all the
But you have
fucking
to do one where it both has the badges. You can't do one where it's like the
oh
sponsor of the jersey.
Jason, if your mom's trying to talk to you, it's all good, mate.
No, no, I'm good now, I think.
Okay. No, because we were just talking about a business idea that we just
Yeah,
created on the podcast, where
yeah.
basically we'll sell jerseys that are
There,
split, that are like, if you're like Portuguese Canadian, then you could get a
yeah,
half Portugal, half Canada
yeah.
shirt,
There we go,
right?
bro. We got this shit.
That,
Yeah.
that is a stupid idea. I'll give you one better. How about
Mm.
you sell two separate jerseys and make double the money? No?
Yeah,
No,
it's not the
because
same because then we could pay
it's
more.
not the
We could pay a
same.
slightly higher price because we
No, because
could like take into
the whole
account
point
labor.
is to be able to represent both at the same time. That's the
Yeah,
whole point. You shamok.
I
He
don't
doesn't get
know.
it because it's from the hockey culture where everyone supports Canada anyways.
yeah, and
Yeah,
we're calling
you
it
just
Split
jump on the
Control.
bandwagon.
Where's your family
What,
from, Jason?
what did you just say, Matthew?
We're calling it Split Control, and we're gonna be
Oh,
sponsoring the podcast
Jason,
and
where are you
everything.
from? You're from
I
your
thought
family's from is English, right? English descent.
Irish, Iron. Matthew,
Irish.
I thought you
Yeah,
said
so you don't have to. Yeah, you're not worrying about freaking Sidney Crosby gonna verse freaking like Shamuck McGregor in freaking Ireland, in
McGregor.
freaking Dublin, in freaking the World Championships, fucking ice hockey. So you don't know how what it feels like for that shit.
yo,
But
Matt. I thought you said you're gonna call it clit control, and I was like,
Control.
what do you say?
What did
What does
he
that have to do?
say?
What does that have to do anything with
What did he
jerseys?
say?
Bro,
What did
but you
he
already know I
say?
got the click control, bro. Come on.
Oh my god, bro.
I can say that
Your
shit. My
finger,
parents are
Ball
in the
control,
house.
in control,
bro, you're
click
the
control.
finger blaster.
Finger Blaster 5000.
5,000, bro. Yeah.
I
Anyways,
think
let's
we
get
should get to the goals for the El
back to
Salvador
the El
game.
Salvador game. Yeah. So, quick 2 goals. Like I tell you, it was so fun because like all Salvador fans were like chanting, and
Mm-hmm.
then they came. Then I scored. I was so fucking hyped. They
Yeah.
scored again, and they were like, "Fuck." But then they started getting on like, "Hey!" But once the third goal went in, it was
It
fucking
was
raps. They
over.
were starting to get quiet, and then Canadian fans are saying, "Nah, nah, 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 hey, hey, hey,
Goodbye.
goodbye."
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Yeah. It was good. But I'm telling when
I
I
mean,
tell you that section, the fan section was so much more lit this game than last game.
mm-hmm.
Like it was like people were actually, last time people were barely like we had a whole section like actually jumping. Last time we
Yeah.
went, there's like 3 guys jumping and the one guy on the mic. No, they had the whole thing in the flag. It was way 10 times better.
Jeez.
Anyways, um,
Hutchison's goal was
yeah,
pretty sick. Richie
Hutchison just
Larea
oh my
putting
such a nice
Zavaleta
one.
on ice.
Bro, yo, oh, that was another thing. Every time Zavaleta touched the ball,
They were
everyone
booing him.
booed.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm literally telling you, like that was the loudest moments of the game. Were obviously like the big chance like near the end and the ice chant were also Zavaleta booing. Literally, no one. If it would be completely quiet, Zavaleta touched the ball, boo! The whole fucking stadium booed him, and then it's poetic that Zavaleta makes a mistake, gives it to
Mm-hmm.
David on the break, 2v1. Tatum began scores, and he
Yeah.
also gets sauced by Richie Larea,
Mm-hmm.
which is actually a sexy build up.
That was a
You guys need to
great.
watch.
Honestly, that entire play was just insane,
Yeah,
and it
and then
was just
Richard just sauces Atlanta, bro. I was laughing when that happened.
yeah.
Then when Atlanta gave it again, I was like, oh my god, yes, yes.
Jonathan David's goal was good too. I think was it Richie
It's good
Larea
too.
crossed it in,
No, it was a
and
free kick. With we do. I swear we scored this set piece before where you swing it. They swing it far to and then
oh yeah,
Victoria's back
Vittoria heads it
post.
back in. Yeah.
Victoria back post and then Tajon Buchanan got it and brought it back in. The David headed it back in.
That's what it was.
And then the third goal was the Jonathan David one. I'll be
Mm-hmm.
honest, they did have a good response after he scored the 2 goals.
Yeah.
But didn't end up doing anything. And I was kind of hyped that day because I saw once I came back home, Panama was winning, and then freaking Honduras. And then Mexico ended up I don't know how Panama. You guys are schmucks, eh?
Mexico
But
ended up
anyways,
tying their game, right? So they got 7 points out of
yeah,
the
um,
9 possible.
yeah, no, actually, I think wait, did they end up winning?
Who?
No, right? I think they actually might have ended up
Mexico?
winning. Yeah, no,
No,
they
they
didn't.
didn't.
Okay. And then Honduras, bro. When I tell you, I was watching Honduras game, but I saw Honduras score.
Mm-hmm.
I was watching like all the American streams, and they
Oh,
were like, they were dying inside, and I was like, I was so hyped. But then of course they like literally all of them were fired. Greg Berhalter, I'm done with USSF. Oh my god, they were. I'm telling you, like they were literally done. Like they were ready to quit their
bro, I'm
fandom
telling
for
you,
life.
they're so fucking like it's
No, but they were
toxic. They're
no,
just
yeah, but still, they were like it's like almost like they're like Leafs fans, but like only like the second like imagine imagine the Trinidad game where they lost to Trinidad when they should have when they were up when not when they were up,
mm-hmm.
but they like you're supposed to win that game. Is like the Leafs like game 7 against Boston Bruins. They had so much pain, and then
Yeah.
right now. The playoffs again, where they're gonna get knocked out again, and they're gonna start feeling like the Leafs, or every time they're gonna get knocked out
Yeah.
in like
But
the
at the
round and
same
they won't make it to
time
the
it's
World Cup.
like
That's literally what the US is feeling right now.
I don't really think
So
Leafs fans ever are like, "Oh, like fire this one person." Yeah, like I don't think it's
yes,
ever
bro. Yes, they are, bro. Oh
unless it
my
gets
God, Leafs
really
fans.
bad. Unless it gets
See,
like really
this is
bad.
something Jason could chime in on. Tell me Leafs fans are not crazy. Me being a Leafs fan too.
I think
Jason, you have to chime in.
when they win the cup, they'll go
No,
crazy.
I'm talking about in terms of like when if they like when they
Every
lose.
time they lose.
Like
Don't say
they
when
do
they lose.
they
Every
get
time they
cheesed.
lose.
They
Yeah,
get cheesed,
I think that's every sports fan now. I like
bro. But
when
not like
your team like gets kicked out of playoffs, you start like bitching about the most random shit and complaining, but then like
I
a
know,
week
but
later, it's all
you think
you
they're
forget about.
fucking Florida
Yeah.
Panther fans? They are literally non-existent.
No, cuz like I
No,
know
no
Leafs
one's
fans like right
sorry,
off the bat they're like,
no
"Oh,
one,
like
no
fire
fucking. There's no Florida Panther fan complaining because no one supports fucking Florida Panthers.
yeah. No, but I know Leafs
That's
fans
true.
like whenever they
And
like every time
there
they fuck up, go for it.
there's also a million like more than other places, so there's bound to be fucking dumb
Yeah.
schmucks that say stupid shit.
Like I know in my
But
school
yeah,
people are kind of just like chill about the Leafs
bro,
cuz they
literally.
expect to lose.
Yeah,
we're
yeah, but that's the
literally
thing. That's the thing. They
Toronto.
expect no.
People hate
Toronto,
Leafs
the
so
Leafs are
much that it's
shut up,
trendy
shut
to
up.
go
The
for
Leafs
it.
are expected to lose, right?
Yeah.
But then you get to the playoffs, and they've been playing really well all the way up to the playoffs, and then you're like, oh my gosh, we might have a chance. Every year this happens. End of the season, they start playing really well. Like last year,
Mhm.
we were like number 1 overall. Same with the year before, we were doing so well. Again to the playoffs, and just to suck a ton of ass cheeks. It's depressing. It's
It's
depressing.
it's
Bro,
just the
but it's
reality though.
people like, but it's literally it's literally trendy to not be a Leafs fan in Toronto. Like it's
Yeah.
literally trendy. Like
It's
That's
people
been
true.
like
make.
that for a
True.
long
I
time.
honestly know more people in Toronto that hate Leafs more than more people that I know like
No.
the Leafs.
I mean,
Bro,
like,
I'm telling you right now, there's so much people that just hate the Leafs.
no.
Like, cause
I don't think
it's
it's hate
trendy
the
to hate the
Leafs.
Leafs. It's trendy to like the Leafs outside of Toronto, but it's trendy not to like the Leafs in
No,
Toronto.
everybody
It's
hates
dumb.
the Leafs.
Everyone
Everybody,
hates the
even
Leafs,
Even
bro.
outside
Leafs
of
Everyone
Toronto.
fans
hates the
hate the Leafs. Let's be honest.
No,
Yeah.
but there's people just hate the Leafs. I'm telling you.
But
Is there a hated team like that in soccer?
That people just hate everywhere.
Yeah.
Fucking Manchester United.
Yeah,
It's
kind of.
fucking schmuck.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
really?
so fucking true. No one in Manchester actually likes Manchester United.
Just
The only people who like Manchester United are like glory hunters
Bandwagons?
or like kids of
like
glory
like
hunters.
like freaking Abdul from Bangladesh.
Yeah, like straight up, it's just like all over the
Because
place.
their brand is so global that there's probably more, there's most of their fans are abroad than there are in Manchester. People are
How,
gonna
how do they
smoke us in the comments for that.
how do they fill the stadiums?
Well,
Because
obviously they have
they're
fans in Manchester,
literally
but
they're bandwagon city. Literally, they're literally like the band. They're basically the fucking Patriots. Like people just bandwagon
yeah,
them and
pretty
just go to the
much.
games. You could be
Yeah.
anywhere in England, they bandwagon it. Because they used to be the fucking one of the best in the world.
Well, you said the Patriots. It's the Buccaneers now. Basically any team Tom Brady's on.
Yeah,
Is it because
basically.
Ronaldo?
No, it's just in general.
Well,
Ronaldo
when they're
helps
prime,
out.
yeah. Yeah,
And they
Ronaldo
had
helped.
Ronaldo, of course.
Well, now they probably get more fans too. But
Hmm.
anyways, back to the freaking El Salvador game.
Hmm.
Uh,
How
fuck
did
Alexander Lauren. He's an absolute
Yeah,
schmuck
this
case.
fucking guy. Okay, you were at the game, so you didn't really see.
Not to be confused with Kyle Lauren. This is a schmuck on El
Yes,
Salvadorian team.
Alexander Larin, the left back for El Salvador. Okay, so I was watching the game, right?
Yeah.
And I think it was when Buchanan went down on the right wing. Someone
How many tried
stepped
to knee
on it.
shit?
What? It was the
Stepped on
same
him,
play.
They put the knee to his
Yes,
head, right? Yeah.
they stepped on his like stomach, Alexander
Yeah.
Larin,
Yeah.
and then the few plays after, he goes down again, Buchanan. And then this guy fucking just knees him in the fucking head. The most
Head.
unnecessary shit. And then Buchanan gets up
There was
and like
VAR. Yeah.
he didn't even push
Go
him.
for
He
it.
just touched him. He didn't press forward.
Yeah.
He just touched him and
Uh-huh.
like just went like this a little bit, just a little push. It
Uh-huh.
wasn't anything like he didn't put his back into it. And this guy
Yeah.
felt like a fucking sack of like bricks or
And
like
then he goes,
potatoes.
bro, I
This
remember
guy just went
there's all
straight
those
down.
Salvador fans are gonna cheese. I'm like, are you schmucks? Bro, I was, oh my god, when I saw that. But yeah,
It
if
was
there's
just
VAR,
so clear on
both of them
TV.
probably getting yellow cards.
No. He
Uh,
probably would have gotten a red after the Buchanan. Okay, so a little
after
later
the knee
on
to
in
the
the
head,
game.
after the
Like I
yeah,
mean,
but
like
I'm saying,
later
I
on,
saw
like
a post on like Twitter where they're saying FIFA, like they're trying to get FIFA to look at it so he gets suspended for the next game.
yeah, that's what I
So,
was trying to. I was
by
telling
the
my
way,
dad he's gonna get
total
suspended.
because Canada was also doing some shit, but we weren't like doing some next shit. But in terms of fouls, like there were 41 fouls, and how many yellow cards were there that game? How many yellow cards were there that game?
1, 2, 3, and 2 of them were Canadians.
Three yellow cards and 41 fouls. That's almost a foul every 2 minutes. That's almost a foul every 2 minutes.
It was a
It was
dirty
a
game,
foul.
but obviously
It's CONCACAF, but yeah.
it was definitely initiated by El
El
Salvador.
Salvadorians.
Because if you look at
Yeah.
fouls in the first half,
Yeah.
can I even check it?
I forgot that Zavaleta was the captain.
Is there even fouls? Can I not separate the fouls per half? That's pain.
I don't know.
They don't even have that.
No,
But yeah,
it was
in the first
41
half they were going
fouls.
off, and obviously, Laren got subbed off at halftime, and you kind of knew why he got
Yeah.
subbed off at halftime. But
Cavallini time,
no,
baby.
I need to talk. Wait. Before we get to that, I need to talk about the fucking play because basically Buchanan jumped up for a header, and Laren just straight up fucking cleated him in the fucking hamstring. Super fucking unnecessary. He wasn't even going up for the header at all. He just kicked out at his fucking hamstring, and I thought Buchanan was done. I'm like, oh, there we go. There we go. He's out for the season.
Bro,
Luckily, he's fine.
Bro, that's why we brought in Cavallini in last game, so
Hmm.
we could just 2 foot. Literally, I remember seeing like one of the first plays. The midfield gets the ball, and he's running back to try to 2 foot the freaking center midfielder. So, shout out
Obviously,
Lucas Cavallini.
Cavallini and Piet, that sub on is just
Bro, that
insane.
sub on is more legendary than the one that's a meme where they were playing Virgin Islands and they were like up 8-0 and they brought on Davies and David.
Uh,
This is more iconic for this sub. Cavallini and Piet,
yeah.
bro. This that's the real goats.
I'm
But
obviously
yeah,
I'm glad Cavallini's back.
uh-huh.
He's needed in this team. He's not exactly the best goal scorer out of the three,
Well, no. Oh yeah, obviously out of the three,
but
yeah.
like
But he
for
he
the
provides like
press,
for the press, bro. He's gonna get stuck in. He's gonna run his ass off, and he still can't finish
you know what I
for
kind
Canada
of
at
want
least.
Canada to do at some point? I want to see
Go for it.
Cavallini on the left. So we're gonna play like the same like three four
Cavallini on the
three. But
left.
hear me out. Hear me out. All right. So you're gonna play Alfonso Davies at left wing back, Tejon Buchanan at right wing back, and you play
Yeah.
Cavallini with Kyle Larin on the right, and then you play Jonathan David as like a false line, like Trequartista Regista type shit.
Okay.
I want to see if that works. So fucking bad.
Cavallini, bro. Okay. We gotta get Cavallini. There we go.
Just
Get
because I want to
Cavallini
see the
in there.
press. Cavallini,
Hmm.
Larin, and
Uh-huh.
obviously Jonathan David.
Yeah. Hmm. Right now, I guess we'll just get talk about the other games. Surprises. First off, Jamaica's played like fucking ass.
Mm-hmm.
Mind you, they didn't get that many good. They literally they brought in all the European players. Like they were begging freaking England basically to get all the European players.
Yeah.
And in the game, they played better in both games where they didn't have their European players. The game where they played, let me see all the English players they had. They had Mikel Antonio, Bobby Reed, Liam Moore, Ravel Morrison, Daniel Johnson, Kamar Roof, um, Ethan Pinnock.
Are you talking about the Costa Rica game?
No, the game against Panama, and they lost 3-0 to fucking Panama. They lost 3-0 to Panama. They literally all they do is just kick the ball forward, and Antonio's like, bro, what the fuck? Every time he's just jumping and try to head it. Every time, literally time they got the ball, he's kicked it for. I don't know. Like they had some good play. Like Ethan Pinnock is a really solid guy too. But man, that's tough. Shout out Kamar Lawrence though. Like Panama, that really got Panama because Panama they've been fucking balling. Like I remember doing our preview before. Well, kind of not preview, but our podcast. And I was saying Panama was even gonna be worse than El Salvador.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out Panama, but
Do they
I
still have
kind of still
Amari
want
Cooper or whatever the fuck his name was?
Amari Cooper. That's the
He's a
freaking
wide
wide
receiver.
receiver. He's a wide receiver for the
Who is
Cowboys.
who the fuck was
Oh my God, man.
the center mid for
Man's,
TFC?
man's gonna really
What was
disrespect
his
him like
name?
that.
Something
I don't know,
Cooper.
but I know it was something Cooper, but it was definitely not Amari.
Um,
We're gonna find out. Armando.
that's it.
Armando Cooper.
Armando Cooper. What a
Shout out
guy.
Armando. What a guy, bro. Hit the post and then it literally just hit off Vasquez's knee. And
And
then
he goes
Vasquez
in.
freaking did the messy shit like he fucking did something nice. I remember
Vasquez
that. It was
was so iconic.
I know, but that was literally the final game ever. It was to win the championship.
Yeah.
Like literally everything. Cooper gets around the goalkeeper, hits the post on a wide open net. It just somehow bounces off Vasquez.
Hmm.
Then Vasquez literally just fucking grabs because that was the week Messi did that shit. He grabbed the
Yeah.
jersey and put it in the crowd like he did something
Hmm.
nice. I was like, bruh.
I
But
mean,
yeah,
like, I remember the most iconic thing was the season after that happened. He tried to play as a deep line playmaker, like exclusively, because Michael Bradley started playing center back. I think it was that
yeah.
season.
Hmm.
I remember him dead ass being like further back than Michael Bradley, and he was just like dropping so far deep. It was crazy. And this guy was playing
Shout
some
out,
like libero
shout
shit.
out, shout out Libero. Um, but yeah, Mexico. We're gonna see because that's gonna be next window. Mexico. Yeah, we'll
Hmm.
get to the points here. So basically, right now, if you just don't know, I'm pretty sure you know. But top three auto advance, and then fourth place go to interconfederational playoff. Right now, it's Mexico first with 7 points, +2. We're with second place 5 points +3, and
Hmm.
then we're
Well,
tied
you're
with
saying plus
USA
three.
who's in
That's the
third.
goal differential.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then 5 points for US, also +3. Then 5 points for Panama, also +3, but they have less goals scored forward. And then
Hmm.
Costa Rica's in fifth with 2 points -1. Honduras 2 points -3. El Salvador 2 points -3. Jamaica 1 point -4.
Hmm.
Um,
Actually, I have some
s-
stats for everyone. El Salvador straight up has 0 goals so far.
Yeah.
Canada and the U.S. are tied for the most with 5,
Yeah.
and Jamaica has the most goals
6.
against
That's
with
tough.
6. Actually, who has the best
That's tough.
defense? It is Panama. They've only conceded 1 goal in 3 games.
Uh,
Then again, it's
yeah,
early
those all
days.
the schmucks who said fucking, oh, we don't have depth at fucking can't. Literally, our defense has been the best fucking thing we had right
Yeah.
now. Okay, not the best, but obviously Davies. But Alistair Johnson is also a fucking beast.
Mhm.
He's probably the player of the fucking window. I don't know, maybe Kyle
Uh
Lauren, but no, that's what everyone else is saying too, bro. You know
no,
if
he
he's not
is.
if
He
he's
has
not
had
playing, then we're
3
playing
great
fucking
games.
Daniel Henry at fucking
Did
right
he
center
play
back.
every game? The
He
entire
played 90
game?
minutes every game, yes, just like Stefan Eustaquio, I think got subbed off,
Yeah, he did
but
get subbed
Eustaquio was
off.
playing started all 3 games, and Tiba actually played way more than I thought he would.
Mhm.
Um, but yeah, so next window for the Canadian men's national team, Mexico away, which is gonna be a very interesting start. That's really gonna be a big test because although we did have a pretty good window, we didn't have the iconic like away CONCACAF game
Mhm.
because we didn't go to like a Central American team or Mexico,
Yeah.
which
We
I had
straight
to
up went to
play.
Nashville.
We went to Nashville, so it's gonna be interesting. And also, they're talking shit. They're saying like how the field is shit, but Honduras field was like fucking nice. So I don't know what they're saying. But in terms of like hostile environments, so it's gonna be Mexico away, then Jamaica away, and then Canada, Panama at home. This is a very interesting window.
Mhm.
Mexico to start off. That's another discussion if you go all out and all that stuff. Um,
I think we have
We'll
to because then
see.
we're playing
It's going to
Jamaica
be a
next.
very big test, and obviously, I'm pretty sure Mexico doesn't have the ban anymore because CONCACAF sucks their dick.
Mhm.
So Canada is going to play at Estadio Azteca for their first game with fans. So they're gonna be off their, what do they
Yeah.
say? Off their
Off
what?
off their rocker, off their head. I don't know.
I guess we'll say off the rocker. I think Jamaica away. We'll see what happens because they're gonna have more games under their belt for
Mhm.
in terms of the English players playing together. But if they lost the first game, they might be chalked already.
We'll see what happens
So,
in general
hmm
with that
and then
game because it might not happen because
if
of COVID.
Panama's still rolling at that point, that might be a really big game. So
Mhm.
we'll see what happens there. It's gonna be a really important window as usual.
Mhm.
Um,
Before we
and
get into
yeah,
Portugal, do you think we're gonna qualify though? Like straight
yes,
up?
100%, 100%, we're gonna qualify.
Yeah, but are we
Believe in the
gonna qualify
boys.
top 3 or are we gonna qualify
Yeah,
in the
we're gonna
4?
qualify top three. We're
You
gonna
think top
qualify
3?
top three. Yeah, USA's gonna get fourth.
And
Okay.
USA is gonna get 4th. So you think Panama's gonna bump up and USA takes 4th?
No, I think Honduras is.
Honduras.
Yeah.
Oh, that's possible. They've played 2 good teams.
Well, the
Um.
next games for Honduras is what? They're versus Costa Rica at home, I'm pretty sure. They have Mexico and they have Jamaica too. So if Jamaica's doing shit, they'll get points, and then Costa Rica, they beat Costa Rica. See what
Mhm.
happens, because Honduras is just such a hard team to rate down. Obviously, USA ended up getting it, like, but literally, it was basically 2-1, and then near the end, they fucking like USA just put in a few few goals at the end, like in the last 5-10 minutes. It
Yeah.
wasn't like a 4-4-1. It wasn't 4-4-1. I mean, just like it wasn't a blowout 4-1.
Mhm.
Um, but yeah, interesting to see what happens. Come on, you fucking Reds, Allez La Rouge. Let's see what happens next time. You could start off the Portugal review.
Um. Yeah. So basically, we already talked about
Hmm.
Portugal, Ireland, the last podcast. Ronaldo, 2
Yeah.
goals last minute.
Hmm.
Then they played like a friendly against Qatar that no one really cares about. I think they won like
Yeah.
3-1 or something. 2 to
Otavio
1.
made his debut.
Yeah, Otavio, who fight like schmuck. Um,
Anyway.
and then Portugal played Azerbaijan.
Uh-huh.
Um, it
That's where
looked
Cancelo did that nasty fucking pass where he
yeah.
saw some guy through the legs. Go watch that if you haven't seen it. He megs someone and then he just does some fucking next pass, which I don't know what he's even aiming for. Like if you look at it, like the player's like literally like I would say maybe good 2 meters away from him,
Hmm.
and he still somehow gets it through the legs. Like what is that fucking reaction time, you schmuck? From
Yeah.
Azerbaijan, the midfielder. But yeah,
Bernardo Silva's goal was fucking amazing.
yeah.
I don't care what anyone says. Outside of the boot, when he like it just you watch the goal.
Oh
You
my
watch.
God.
This is a game you should watch the highlights. It's pretty fun to watch. And of course, okay, so Bernardo Silva scored. Andre Silva scored, and
I mean
then
Shota though,
James's favorite player, Diego Jota, scored.
of
I
course.
think he scored another header. I didn't. I only watched the first half because I was busy that day.
Mm. I didn't really
And of
see
course,
that
it's
much, honestly.
Azerbaijan. Like we should be winning.
Mhm. Yeah.
Um, I didn't see the shot to goal. I heard it was a header though, so I don't know for sure.
I just realized right now when I saw Portugal has another friendly against Qatar. How much did fucking
Yeah,
Qatar play for this shit?
I know. I think they're
They
just
must.
trying to like, cause they're not playing any
So they need to practice.
qualifiers,
Yeah.
so they're
Yeah.
trying to
Because they
get
caught auto
games.
qual. Oh, because they auto qualified.
Yeah, I mean like let's see who they're playing. They're
I
definitely
think
playing more teams.
it's Portugal and Finland. No, I don't know.
How
I
the
just said
fuck did I
random
spell
shit.
Qatar wrong? Okay,
They're versing Portugal,
Serbia, Luxembourg.
Ireland, Serbia, and Azerbaijan. They're literally versing every team in our group.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's
Wait until they play
it's like
Ireland. Oh, and I forgot
oh
they got 2 red cards in the game. They got one pretty early, like
bro,
right before
Qatar.
halftime. Yeah, Qatar.
What was the score? I need it was 3-1, right? Yeah, you just said it.
Wait,
My
but
bad.
this is what?
What
This is a
happened to your
different
bud?
game.
What are you thinking of?
Oh, this is from March.
What are you thinking about?
Oh no, what?
They had
Oh,
one
this
red
is the
card. They
friendly.
had
I'm
one
thinking
red card.
I'm looking at Qatar and for some reason I'm thinking about the Azerbaijan game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cuz I'm like Otavio, he scored to be fair.
hmm
Did he get subbed out? Bro, he played full
Uh,
90 and he scored a goal. I
yeah,
don't think
and
you
they
can
had
hate on
I
Otavio.
just don't know his full name. Otavio Edmilson da Silva Monteiro.
What a guy.
What a
He could
guy.
play a little bit of everywhere too, you know.
Uh,
Oh,
play a little
Qatar
10 for a
versus
little wing.
Bahrain. I want to see that game in the
Dude,
Arab
that's a
Cup.
belter. That's a belter. Well, is it Arab Cup
Yeah,
team
what
or
the fuck is this?
yo, shut up. And the Portugal
Iraq
versus
versus
Lux.
Oman.
Ooh.
Morocco versus
Nah,
Palestine.
Bahrain Qatar. That's the game. That's the game to watch.
I'm assuming Israel isn't in this because they're technically a part of Europe, which is kind of
My
horse shit.
G. Why the fuck would Israel be in that?
Bro, I wanted to see Israel versus Palestine, the derby.
My guy, they would that can't happen. They literally, but they won't. They're not even allowed, and in any of those countries, they're literally freaking. They're literally in a war.
Yeah,
They obviously they're not gonna play them. The fuck.
that would be fun.
Anyways,
That
we're not
would
gonna
be
get
funny.
political.
That would be it. That would be an iconic game. Either starting World War
Yeah,
Three,
if it even
or
happens, because it doesn't get freaking like some shit happens, they wouldn't even be able to start the game.
hey, all I'm saying, I know how to start World War Three. Basically against any fucking soccer team. Last minute Bruno Fernandes penalty. That's how you start it. All right.
Oh yeah, I
Um.
remember
So
seeing
yeah,
that. I remember seeing that.
next window. Basically Portugal, Qatar. No one really cares about that friendly, and Portugal plays Luxembourg.
Speaking of Israel though, shout out for a 5-2 win against Austria. Like that was so random. They literally clapped
Bruh,
up
fuck
Austria,
Israel.
who fucking went 90 minutes, almost knocked out the fucking. No, but I'm talking about their soccer team. We're not talking. Why you just hated on Israel out of nowhere? We're
Because
neutral in that. We're neutral. We're not getting involved in that shit.
okay, I'm
We're
clearly
not. We're
not
not picking.
neutral with
We're
that
not picking.
situation.
We're not picking sides. We're not getting political.
But
Yeah,
if
they
we
fucking
were,
Austria fucking almost held the champions, and what was that? Did that come to end going to penalty shootout? I can't remember. I think it went to extra time, and then Israel just come and slaps them
yeah, but it
five
looks
to
like it's
two.
not quite their A
But
team.
then it doesn't matter. Yeah, bro. They started Arnautovic, Grilic, Hinteregger, David Alaba played, Bachmann played.
Yeah, but I don't think Bachmann's their starting goalkeeper.
Yeah, it
Like I
is.
think he's no. Don't they have
Who's their
another
starting
one?
goalkeeper then?
Bro, I'm gonna look it up on FIFA, bro. I don't give a shit.
Schlager,
No, I don't think he
the
was
Leipzig
there.
goalie, or not the Leipzig goalie? The he plays for some next team in Austria. I think it's Lask. Yeah, they played their good squad, but then they got clapped 5-0 the next game, which was very interesting.
It's
How
just
are
that
they
I
doing?
swear they had another goalkeeper. You know what? I guess not. I'm looking at it on FIFA, and you know what? If they don't have a FIFA card, then they're not good.
Wow. So Stefan is not good?
He
You're gonna
has a
say that
FIFA
shit,
card.
huh?
He has a FIFA card.
It hasn't been released yet.
Yeah.
You've seen his rating?
Doesn't he have a FIFA card?
Stefan Eustáquio. Last year, you were literally complaining because he didn't have a freaking card.
Does he not?
No. We remember we literally were talking about this. We literally complained about this.
I thought they added one. Yeah, they did.
They did? What was his rating?
His first name is actually Antunes?
It's probably his middle name.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, he has a FIFA card. Silver, 72 rated.
He better be a fuck.
59 pace, he's so ass.
Bro, there's no shot he has 59. If they really disrespect him like that this
Yeah,
year,
they better not this year.
They only released like barely any players. For some reason in their league list, they had players like Messi, Ronaldo, Lewandowski, De Bruyne, Mbappe, and then they just somehow added like fucking Scott McTominay at 82 rated,
Yeah.
which was so fucking random.
I'm just checking if they added any more Canadians. I don't think they did.
Well, no, if it is, they're gonna be in the new game.
Yeah.
I better see a fucking
I
a
better
good
see
fucking
Buchanan
upgrade.
this year.
Buchanan better not be a fucking rare fucking bronze.
No, but he wasn't even in FIFA, like the
I'm
Ultimate
pretty
Team.
sure he was. He was a 64.
He
No,
wasn't in
not
Ultimate
an
Team.
ultimate team, but he was in the game though.
Yeah, he was in the game.
He was in career mode. His
Shout
potential
out
better be
Juan
upgraded.
Cordova for getting a Liga what is that? Cannonball card?
You got a common bowl card?
Yeah.
Bruh.
It's 60 rated. It's just his base card.
Okay.
It's like the Champions League other cards.
Yeah.
Yeah, Canada
Anyways,
better have a
we'll get
better
to-
team. I like using Canadian teams in FIFA.
Well, you better hope they have good. Fonzie better get upgrade too.
hmm
But they better get. We better have good seasons so we can get like team of the season cards and shit. Like if Stakio made a big move, he could have got like maybe ones to watch. But
Yeah,
Tajon Buchanan might get a ones to watch. Doubt it.
maybe.
Might get a ones to watch, but those are kind of useless.
Well, it's gonna be a
Unless they win
January ones
informs.
to watch.
Yeah,
So
that's
he's
true.
probably not gonna get it.
Yeah, probably won't get it.
Ronaldo's probably gonna get one though. Anyway.
Oh, 100%.
Let's jump
Anyways,
into York United.
York United Halifax game, arguably the best game in CPL history.
hmm
Just watch the highlights for yourself if you don't believe me. Just like the way it went out with like the crazy York United free kick, scoring from half Rivaro, and then Halifax tying it up at freaking the last second off a header, which ended up hitting the defender to make an own goal to end up tying
Well, it
it.
hit the
It
crossbar
was
and
fucking crazy.
then the defender.
Yeah,
But yeah, that was a
just
crazy game.
Crazy game overall. Like I said, go watch it yourself. Also, go to the fucking York United game, or go to the TFC game where they're versing York United on September 22nd, which I will be there if fans want to meet up again, because I know we didn't get to see everyone last game
Yeah.
because the game had to start. We had to go get the game.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, check. That's gonna be a really interesting game. Interested to see if we start the big boys or not. I wouldn't be surprised if we have him on the bench, but I don't think we're gonna be starting Soteldo against
it.
like fucking Petrasso. So though Petrasso's the GOAT.
Yeah.
We'll see. Cause they'll get sauced if freaking if Soteldo's like has to verse like Johnston or
yeah.
like
Imagine like Soteldo trying to like pass it to Josie Altidore, and like Josie Altidore is gonna win a header over like Zader or some shit.
No, but we ready because you know it's gonna be too tough for Soteldo. He's not used to the Canadian Premier League. Like when he's gonna have to go, like
Bro,
when he's gonna have
no
Max
one's
Ferrari,
used to the Canadian Premier League.
he's not gonna be touching the ball when you have Max Ferrari running up doing
Oh my
business.
days.
Okay, don't add York United. Okay.
I think the only player that you could say that is used to the Canadian Premier League is what's his face? The Portuguese guy, Portuguese Canadian, who went to like Belgium last year and it didn't work out.
Marcus Godinho?
No.
Talking about Tristan Borges?
Yeah.
But he's not. He plays on Forge.
Yeah, he's like the only player who's like used to the Canadian Premier League. Everyone else is like in and out. I think for the most part.
There's still lots of people that were here from the beginning. Like lots of that Forge team were there in the
and
beginning.
he's bossing it. Becker too. He's bossing
Becker,
it.
shut up, Becker.
Do you think he's gonna get another cap?
No shot.
No.
No, unless we do like an all CPL camp.
What about
Unless
Zader?
you maybe he might if he makes a move.
Cause like low key.
Or if he gets, maybe he'll get it. Maybe he'll get a camp. Zeta will get a camp, but I don't think he'll get another. I don't think
Hmm.
he'll get another cap unless he makes a move or like gets like 7 straight like the CPL defenders of the year.
Has
7.
has he even
Continue, you're
played
saying.
for Canada before?
He's been to a camp. I
Ah.
think he played in one of the Iceland's games with the Didic played too.
Oh, that. Okay, so it doesn't really count.
I think he played in. I think that was Camp Poutine. I think it was that. But yeah, if you're in the Toronto area or GTA or near York in general, go check out York United game.
Hmm.
Pretty cheap tickets. Go check them out. You'll get
Oh my
games
god,
like
I feel
that,
so bad for him.
even though it's in
He
Halifax.
now
What?
has 2 followers on SofaScore. Cause you know how you
Who?
could follow players?
Yeah.
He now has
Who?
2.
Who?
Me and some other dude. I,
You
I
have 2 followers?
He has 2 followers on
How do you have
SofaScore.
who? I still don't know who you're talking about.
Dominic Zader.
Oh, he has 2 followers?
Yeah,
Oh, you follow players on SofaScore?
you can, yeah.
I didn't. Well, you have to make an account. I never made an account.
And now let me
So
just compare that to Cristiano Ronaldo with 365k.
that's it.
Yeah,
A lot of people don't follow like players that much.
I know, but
If you want, just
365k for Ronaldo.
you can literally just go on the Canadian team and then just click on everyone and follow them.
Yeah, facts.
But yeah. Anyways, that's it for the York United game. Like I said, if you want, you probably better experience of the game watching instead of hearing us talk about it. So
Yeah,
go watch a minimum, watch the highlights. Um, Now we're to the Brazil and Argentina fiasco.
that was
Basically
interesting.
the game was abandoned after the Brazilian health ministry or whatever invaded the pitch like literally mid fucking game
Yeah, they
to
just pop
deport
in.
Lacelso, Buendia, Martinez, and then Romero.
Hmm.
Right? Why'd you put Ramirez? Who the fuck's Ramirez?
Oh, my bad.
That's Romero, right?
I think so. Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck? The
Or
center
is
back
it?
from Tottenham, right? The center back from Tottenham.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Which, like, you could tell is absolutely schmuckness
Hmm.
from Brazil because like a few months you have like one of the highest cases and literally a few months ago your fucking president was calling the fucking thing calling COVID a fucking hoax.
Yeah.
So don't all of a sudden start fucking saying oh it's an issue when because you know you're probably gonna because you think you're
Well,
gonna get
then again,
clapped
just
in
because the
fucking
president
Argentina.
says something doesn't mean that like it's
He
like
fucking makes a
reflects
decision,
on like the
bro.
health guys.
He no, now they're fucking worried that just to make Argentina weak because they're worried they might get clapped by Argentina. They're
Yeah.
like, fuck this, let's fucking yeet their players. Because we all of a sudden care about COVID, even though literally didn't want to do shit before and called it a hoax.
Hmm.
And I have one of the highest cases in the fucking world.
Yeah, cause
Um,
like
Fucking
it's kind of
finessers, eh?
weird that they waited so long. Cause like, bro, come on, they're soccer players. They're well-known soccer players. You should be able to know that Lo Celso, Romero, Buendia,
Romero,
and
yeah.
And Martinez
Not
all
Wendy for the
play
cap.
in England.
Hmm.
Like, it's not that fucking.
And England are also hypocrites for what because they started the fucking Delta variant all that shit. But we're not getting political, like I said before.
Well,
Even though I
it's
low
not.
key
It's
did.
not that it was their choice that they started a new
I
variant.
know, but they're like fucking. They have like one of the highest in the world too, and they're like just hating on other countries. Like, huh, hey, you country that has way less cases than us, you're just not. We just can't send them there, even though we have more cases. So per
Yeah.
person or per what do they do per? I think it's per person, right?
Hmm.
Or is it per us?
One
per
thing I will
capita or
get
something.
political about though is that people should
Oh
get
no.
vaccinated because it like it heavily reduces the chance of it
What
mutating.
was Toronto's? Went up to like it was like what
Of what
300K or
mutating?
something.
COVID is fake.
COVID. Oh, okay, relax,
Oh,
Jason.
here you go.
Um, Canada,
That
or
was a
do you want
joke.
me to
I
look
actually
at?
believe in COVID.
Well, yeah.
Percentage. Let me see. At least saw one a few days ago and
Canadian
it showed how
cases have
much.
spiked up. It's at about 4K, but I don't really care about Canada. I usually just look at Ontario because it's a
Okay,
better.
so what's the population of Toronto? Can we get a check there? Okay, so basically, the share of Toronto residents 12 plus vaccinated is 77.6 completed vaccination, 83.6% of at least first dose.
Wait, what?
Okay, so basically the percentage of Toronto residents 12 or older vaccinated, complete vaccination is 77.6%. and 83.6% have at least had their first dose.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Well, I
now you get
saw
it.
I was watching the news today, and they were saying that like
And by the way, Toronto does not count. Vaughan doesn't count. Markham, Brampton, Mississauga, Ajax,
uh
that doesn't count.
because I know
That shit doesn't count.
In Toronto I think it's almost 90% vaccinated. I'm not sure fully or partially, but we're like 300,000
So once it
vaccinations
gets like
away from 90%.
to like is once it gets to Mississauga, it doesn't count. Brampton, all those they're only counting
Mm-hmm.
like all the Toronto districts.
Because even in
S-
Ontario, if you look at the COVID
I
numbers,
could check
it's
Ontario.
798 today. The daily average is 723. It looks like we're just hitting a little bump. Hopefully it doesn't spike up, but it definitely could.
Ontario is 68 it's 68% have been fully vaccinated and 74% have been at least one dose.
Mm.
It's 26,174,971 doses delivered. 80% of those doses have been. Okay, why are we talking about
Yeah, why are
let's
we
get
talking about COVID?
okay.
Anyway,
Oh,
I just find it weird
oh,
that
that fucking YouTube's not gonna fucking like us.
yeah, I just find no, because they stopped doing that like right almost like right away. Like
Mm,
what was it, like 4 or 5 months into the COVID, like into COVID, they stopped
yeah,
like demonetizing COVID talk.
just fucking.
But
I guess.
I find it weird that like when they showed up from their planes that most likely came from the UK, they're like, "Oh, did you come here from the UK within the last 14 days without quarantining?" All of them said yes. Like you should be able to obviously fucking tell that they were from the UK
Yeah.
and
So
like
like,
stop them there.
yeah.
I kind of find it weird that they did try to stop them at the hotel. Like
Uh,
The Brazilian health police did end up like realizing what was going on. So they went to the hotel. When they went to the hotel, the players were already gone, so then they booked it to the um
I'll shout the Blue
stadium.
Jays for on like a
Yeah.
7 game winning streak because
I'm
I just
watching
want
the
to check
Blue
the
Jays. Hey,
score.
don't say that right now. They have bases loaded, 2 outs, and Vladdy just grounded out. Oh, that's a foul. Never mind. Well, Vladdy is on an 0-2 count, 2 outs, top of the seventh, bases loaded, and they're up 3-2. It's not looking the best right now. We're only
Yeah.
up a run.
Still. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, now we're going to Premier League predictions,
Predictions.
and we got, like I said, a record broken. The first time
Mm-hmm.
in history someone has got back-to-back 1 point weeks.
Well, I still
Jason, how
haven't
do you feel?
checked it. I haven't checked it yet.
Oh, okay, okay. What, last week?
Yeah, this is the first time it's happened. Oh, and Vladdy got struck out. Mint.
Fine.
It's the first time it's happened. But then again, both of them are robots. So, well, robots, like,
It's
auto.
tough. Schmuck City. This is the first time that's good though, because actually, last time you would still get points. The
Mm-hmm.
robot was still being nice.
Yeah. And James,
Anyways,
to be fair, you only got one prediction right. It just so happened to be worth 3 points. You got the 2-0 Brighton game. I forget who they played.
who did they play?
I forgot who they played.
I really forgot that I had to do predictions.
Bro, I told you too.
Literally
I
two
know. But
seconds
then
after you said it.
I
Oh yeah,
think the
Bright.
first time I think I just fell asleep. Like
Oh, no, I
straight
said
after
Everton
I
to beat.
said.
Wasn't Everton to beat Brighton?
Yeah, and I think
Yeah,
Everton
yeah,
beat Brighton 2-0,
yeah.
and you predicted
Okay.
2-0. So you had a bit of a
Yeah.
stinker too. To be fair,
It's,
you've
I'm
gotten
not last,
three,
so that's all that
four,
matters.
three. So I mean, like you just love Canada, Hit him with
I
the
just
three,
love
four, three.
exactly 3-4. Hit him with the 3-4
So yeah,
3.
last week James got 3 points, Jason got 1 point, and I got 6. And I double checked it. That's what the scores are. I always try to double check. I don't like always leading. But if you look at the total, James has 10, Jason is close behind with a 9, and I got 25. I counted that correctly. You guys really
Yeah,
need to
this
pick up
ass.
your shit.
Okay. So,
So,
Jason, you're first here,
Jason's
bud. Crystal
first.
Palace vs Tottenham. Here comes the sass. How on earth?
Jason, you good?
Tottenham have been
My
winning, not
computer's
super
acting out.
convincingly, but they've
Uh,
been winning.
Actually, while we get Jason's computer working, did you see the Drake's music
That
video
was
for Too Sexy?
What, the one with the Kawhi?
Yeah, bro, that
I
shit's
did
the
not see it, but
best.
I saw like all over my feed what they were talking about it.
Yeah. Bro, I just love the video. It's just sick. It's just like a reference video. It's not anything special. It's just something you
Streets
can watch
back,
and just
all
enjoy.
right, everybody. Yeah. Let me see first who's Tottenham missing, because I know Mads are missing bare
Yeah.
players. Teams are missing bare players.
Well, I think
Okay.
they're just missing the
So
the
let's
Brazilian,
see.
sorry.
Romero, Lo Celso, Davison Sanchez, Davison
Son
Sanchez,
is also
Hugh
hurt.
Son, Sessegnon, Oliver Skip, and Steven Bergwijn
Hmm.
photographed with wrapping ice on his ankle during international duty, so
Hmm.
they don't know about Bergwijn. Okay, so that's very big. Is Crystal Palace missing anyone?
Probably not.
Let's see. Obviously the obvious one, Eze, but um,
And like Crystal Palace have the depth, so even if they had like one player out, they're gonna be like pretty easily replaceable.
trying to see who they have. Why is it so hard to find fucking
Eze
Jesus?
has an Achilles tendon injury.
Oh, it looks like apparently Eze
Milivovic
is
is
returning from
doubtful
injury.
for personal reasons.
Looks like
Olise
Eze.
has a back injury, and Ferguson has a tendon injury.
Person-
And Tottenham have Romero out for, well, the COVID shit. Sa- um, Sanchez is
Sessegnon.
out probably for the
Oh,
same reason.
yeah.
Los Celestos is also out for the same reason. Son has a calf injury. Skip has a groin injury. Sessegnon has a knock and he's doubtful.
Oliver
Son is
Skip,
also
man.
doubtful. Um, Bergwijn is doubtful, ankle injury, and Ndombele is doubtful because of overload. I don't know what the fuck he was overloading on, because I don't think he played for
Oh, but
France, and he probably doesn't really play too much for Tottenham.
oh, we forgot to talk about the McKennie for USA.
Oh, yeah, what happened with that?
Let me see if they released an official statement on what he did. I know they just said he for going against protocols.
Did he just go to a party?
Well, that's what he did when he was with fucking Juventus.
Hey, don't get me
He
started on Kyle Walker and shit.
brought. Oh, okay. He basically brought someone in.
Oh, nice.
He brought an unauthorized. Well, that's what BR Bleacher Report football is saying.
Mm.
He brought an unauthorized person into USMNT bubble and left the bubble one night. So either brought a girl or a prostitute. So there's
Oh,
your answer. Was this during? This might. I think this was during the. I think this was during the El Salvador game too. So this was in El Salvador.
oh, what the
So
fuck?
it definitely could have been a fucking breakout there.
Anyways, Jason, you ready?
Weston McKennie really caught two bodies in COVID bubble, but missed a point blank header in El Salvador. Like, bro, worried about the wrong scoring?
My
What
computer
the
really taking
fuck?
a shit over here.
Do you have a prediction for Crystal Palace versus Tottenham though?
No.
Bruh.
Fucking 2-1 Crystal Palace.
Okay. 2-1 Crystal Palace.
Wait, what's this?
James.
Wait. I'm kind of intrigued to this. Wait, I'm trying to see what they're saying here.
With Mackenzie?
McKennie, yeah.
Or McKenzie, yeah.
McKenzie's the center back. McKenzie's the
Yeah, my
center back.
bad.
Nice. I don't even know.
We're
They're
not even
saying
recording this late too. I'm just super tired.
who's Kenny?
Oh, don't
Bro, I wish there's no way. So people are basically saying that it might be Pulisic's sister. Wait, hold the phone.
be.
Hold the fucking
Hold
phone.
up. Okay, the predictions can wait.
Apparently, like she posted a photo saying, on her story saying, "Stop messaging me. The rumors are fake." So I don't know. Hold on. Hold the fucking phone.
What?
I don't know. I'm trying to find this more on this.
Christian Pulisic speaks on Weston McKennie controversy. I hate how he's Captain America. That sounds so fucking stupid.
We have to give him something.
One night he brought an unauthorized visitor, which was in breach of the bubble protocol. On another night he breached going outside of it. Publicly apologized for his actions. He's still showing some shelf.
Let me see. It's all speculation, by the way, boys. Only the thing that's confirmed is he brought someone in and was out during one of the days. Bro, literally, one of the things I showed Wes McKennie, it was Wes McKennie's sister, and it's coming up. Can't fucking wait to find out which teammate, sister, Weston McKennie clapped. Holy shit, that's kind of drama is rare in the U.S. soccer world. Weston McKennie being welcomed back to Contenza by Agnelli after sleeping with his teammate's sister. No way Weston McKennie fucked his teammate's sister and went to the party. What a lad.
What a
The
lad.
fuck? If Weston McKennie was actually sent home because he slept with someone's sister, who I assumed was an adult and gave consent, makes no sense. It's three broke protocols, you fucking donut. If Pulisic doesn't score a hat-trick tonight after Weston McKennie fucked his sister, he will be on fraud watch.
It sounds so bad when you're just saying, "Oh, he better play well because someone fucked his
making rumors
sister."
about Weston McKennie. Obviously, it's all speculation and memes because the sister came out and said it was not, but obviously there's no way to know, truly know.
Facts, yeah.
Unless they do some testing
Anyway,
shit.
want to jump back into the predictions?
They're trying to compare him to Icardi now. Oh my gosh.
Okay, let's get off
Of
this.
course, this Weston McKennie banging a teammate's sister is unconfirmed, but shows why they just need to say what happened or story's not going to go away. Paramount Plus cutting to Weston McKennie about his dream is to play for USA on the biggest stage possible. As it goes to halftime of US World Cup Qualifier, where losing Hunters McKennie's booted for camp for betting a teammate's sister. Is Chef Kiss sent home for that because he was riding one of his teammates while he was there? Team bonding gone wrong.
Bonding got
Hide your
wrong.
sister from Weston McKennie. He laying pipe left and right.
Okay, let's get into the podcast, yeah? James.
Wait, Weston McKennie got a blowjob from Eric Wijnaldum's ex-wife, not Pulisic's sister's dumbasses. After he came, she kissed him and spit in his mouth, and then he swallowed it. Okay.
Okay, you don't have to go into
I don't know
detail.
who the
Now
fuck
we're
these
definitely gonna get
sources.
demonetized.
What are the
Find out
sources?
who Eric
Okay,
Walinda is, not
look.
to find out who Eric Walinda
No,
is.
We're gonna get demonetized. You didn't have to say that
What's
on
the
the
source?
podcast.
What's the source? What's the source?
I
Jason's
just said
very interested now.
It's all Twitter like speculation. Eric Walinda, who's this guy? Oh no, he's a fucking analyst at Fox One Sports. Oh no. That has to be a meme. Watch out, mister. He's gonna shag your sister. He's Weston McKennie. That's a good chat. Watch out, mister. He's gonna shag. No, okay.
Why is LGBTQ trending on Twitter? Okay, I don't really care.
Apparently, Weston McKennie is the U.S. mentee. John Terry shagging his teammates' sisters and stuff.
They're redoing the fucking Matrix?
You just saw that now.
You didn't see that?
Get with the news,
What?
Matthew.
Bro,
No, the
the new
trailer came out.
Morpheus, I'm not.
They're not
I am.
redoing it.
I
They're
am
redoing
not
it.
rocking
They're
with the new
adding more.
Morpheus.
It's not a redo. It's
Oh,
they're
okay.
adding.
Yeah, yeah. But the new Morpheus, I ain't rocking with it. Get
Oh,
me
why
back
the
the
fuck is this-
original one.
Is it this guy?
It's Keanu. It's
No, the Morpheus. Is it the guy who's in Candyman? Is it the guy who's in
Dude, this is the
Candyman?
most
I
scuffed,
think
this is
so.
the most scuffed podcast.
Yeah,
after
let's
the
get
fucking-
back into the fucking
We're talking
predictions.
about sleeping with slippers and fucking COVID cases
Okay,
and
let's
shit.
get into the fucking podcast, yeah? Okay, James, it's your prediction. Crystal Palace, Tottenham. Jason already went 2-1
Okay,
Crystal Palace.
Okay. Oh, I went 1-0 Tottenham. They literally won 1-0 last 3 games.
I'm gonna go 2-1 Tottenham. And now, James, I think you're first for the relegation derby, Arsenal versus Norwich.
Oh my gosh.
Last versus second last. I just love this game.
I wanted to do Norwich. But I'm going 2-1 Arsenal. I wanted to go Norwich.
I know Arsenal are gonna win too. I don't know if I should take the piss or not.
It's really if you want to take a piss or not.
I want to take the piss so bad. Like, yep. Oh, fuck it. I'm gonna do it. It's gonna be like a 1-0 Norwich.
Okay.
Alright, it's done.
Dude.
It's done.
It's done.
Jason, what do you think?
My answer's there. Just highlight it.
Oh, Jesus Christ. You could say it on the podcast, too. It literally just says 1-0, so I'm assuming you're going for Norwich, but that's what I had.
Yeah, the first one. Yeah. Okay. Change it to
2-1.
0-0.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's
Oh yeah, we
0-0.
forgot to say you have a free switch. Like, say you said 3-1, but you wanted to switch. You have a free switch on your favorite team. So I
Yeah.
have one. So for the people that don't know, I have one for Liverpool. Matthew has one for Man City, and Jason has one for Burnley.
Brighton. Oh,
Burnley, man. Can't forget your favorite
I
team.
thought
What
it
the
was
fuck?
Brighton.
I
I
don't think
also realized
Jason
apparently
has a
Burnley.
favorite team yet.
No. But he has to have a designated one. It's gonna be Burnley. And I just found out Burnley has a fucking Canadian on their U23 roster.
Oh, do they actually?
But yeah, some random guy. Let's see if I can find him again. He had the sauce. Oh, let's see if I find it.
That's Cap.
He was like, it was some guy who lived in Canada for a while. So if I could find his name, it was on here.
I'm looking at their U23 squad right now.
If I could find his name.
He doesn't claim to be Canadian, though.
Here, so I could find it. His name.
Not even transfer
Where's...
market.
Oh, where's his name? What's his name? What's his name? Trying to find it here.
Maybe Burnley U18s?
Tristan Chamu. He basically has a Canadian mother. He has a Canadian mother.
Where the fuck does he play?
You want me to just copy and paste his name for you?
Yeah, put in the doc.
Okay.
But yeah, we got something special for Christmas, and it might sway to Jason on what team
Oh, we
he's
do?
gonna
The fuck?
support. It's fine. Just leave it like that. I got the name.
Wait, what?
We're gonna do something special for
Guys.
Christmas that might sway what team you support. I already told you about this.
How? No,
We
it's
got the sauce.
Brighton or Burnley, whatever the freaking.
Because yeah, this guy Tristan, he apparently re-signed like a few days ago.
No, he plays on Panthers. No.
No, that's because that's when he was in America. But like I literally saw a thing. It was literally yesterday saying he looks like he's back with the U23s. It was saying. So.
Georgia State University too. That's pretty good.
Hmm.
Okay. Anyway, Brentford versus Brighton. I'm going first, I think. I really want to say 2-1 Brentford. Yeah, I'm gonna go with it. 2-1 Brentford.
Okay. You, Jason.
My thing is highlighted. Just highlight it.
Bro, you could say it.
I'm working on my future predictions.
The fans have to hear it.
Yeah, come on. Because I could literally just say, yeah, Jason wants like 6-0.
0-0. Brentford versus Brighton.
Okay. I'm going 2-1 Brighton.
Okay.
Now it's Jason first again.
And Jason thinks it's gonna be.
No, it's still stuffy.
3-1 Manchester City.
Okay. That's solid.
I'm second.
Now, this game's a little special because obviously Zach Steffen is out because of COVID. He has
3-2
COVID.
Leicester.
Ederson.
3-2 Leicester. I'm sorry, Scott Carson has to play. It's 3-2.
Ederson can't.
Scott
sorry.
Carson's the GOAT.
Yeah,
but
Ederson can't be at the game.
Yeah.
Scott fucking Carson is gonna play in after Manchester City.
Man's really disrespect fucking
Now,
Muric like that, eh? Don't
what do you
even
mean
call him back from
disrespecting
low.
Muric? Disrespecting Kyle Walker.
What
He
about
should be playing
Bazinu,
as-
bro? Mans should call back Bazinu.
Oh my god, he's so fucking good. Oh my days.
What? Because he saved a fucking one penalty?
No, but he's been on my radar for a long time, and I know he's just gonna keep on getting loaned out and shit.
Obviously, he's on your radar. He's a Man City schmuck.
No, I know, but like, there's obviously players that we send out on loan and shit that I don't look at, but he's one of the players I'm looking at like all the time. I like keep up to date with like how Portsmouth are doing. It's gonna be really
But
bad
he
if he
got
doesn't
the
play on
sauce.
Portsmouth. I'm like 95% sure he plays on Portsmouth.
Well, we got the sauce. She got the smash. Okay.
I usually just check if he has clean sheet or not.
Okay. So I'm first. Manchester United versus Newcastle. 3-0 Ronaldo hat trick. Manchester United.
Okay, yeah,
I'll
he does
start.
play on Portsmouth. That would have been fucking embarrassing. What did you say, James?
3-0 Man United. Ronaldo hat trick on the debut.
Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna go with like... I want to say 5, but they don't have it in them. I'm gonna go 2-0 Manchester. And Jason thinks it's gonna be... Oh, that's tough. You're gonna have to change it, Jason.
3-0
Yeah.
Man U. Okay, 3-1.
Okay.
Okay, let me just fix this real quick. There you go. Oh, fuck. I got it. There we go. Okay, Southampton versus West Ham. I'm going first. Obviously, got to go with my boys, West Ham. I'm going to go with a cheeky 3-1 West Ham.
Okay. I'm gonna
And
go a little
it's
cheeky.
Jason.
1-1. Oh fuck. Okay, thank God he went 1-0 West Ham.
Yeah, 1-0 West Ham.
Okay. Shall Liverpool B, but I'm gonna go 1-1 and a goal from Vasic. Another fucking debut goal for
And
West
now
Ham.
Jason's
So
first for... Wait, who's first? Jason? Watford
me
versus
now, no.
Wolves.
Okay, never mind. Okay.
I'm going 2-0 Wolves.
Okay. Ooh.
James?
They do. Hmm. Fuck it. No. I wrote it down. I can't do shit. I can't do shit.
You're going Watford? I'm going to go with Wolves.
Wolves
I'm
been
going to
playing
keep
like
on going
shit.
Wolves. Or sorry, I'm going to keep on going against Watford until Ben Foster plays a fucking game.
Okay.
So yeah, James went 2-0 Watford. I went 3-1 Wolves. Next we got Chelsea Aston Villa, and James goes first.
You had the sauce. Ooh, Aston Villa does have a really interesting team, but it's 1-0 Chelsea.
1-0 Chelsea. That's pretty decent.
We had the sauce.
I'm gonna
You got
go.
the
I feel like this might be a blowout, but at the same time I don't. I'm gonna go 2-0 Chelsea though.
I'm going 2-1 Chelsea.
Okay. And then I go first this time. Leeds Liverpool. Yep. Fuck, I just really don't like Liverpool. I'm gonna go like 2-1 Leeds.
Oh, do it. Okay.
Bro, I'm sitting comfy up top. I'm at 25 points. I got like more than double your points.
Yeah.
Combined.
See what happens this week.
It's Jason.
Yeah, am I going?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, 2-1 Liverpool.
Okay. And James?
Man's ever heard of a clean sheet? 2-0 Liverpool.
Okay. Jason goes first, I think.
Yeah, 2-1.
2-1 Everton.
Okay.
Nah, it's going against his own boys.
What the hell, man? I don't even know what team that is.
Whoa.
I think
See, Jason's so funny sometimes.
I think next week we have to do like an actual podcast like together and stuff. Oh wait, actually, when are we gonna record the
What
next
do you mean we
podcast?
are
It's
doing
gonna
one
be on
together?
Friday, right?
I don't know. I don't know.
So we have to
Usually know
do
the days we
we
film.
actually have to do another game
What do you mean? Okay.
after this one.
Okay.
Jason, James, you go first. For Everton.
1-1.
Okay, you want 1-1? I'm gonna go 3-2 Everton. And because the game is on Friday and we're probably gonna release the podcast on Friday, like Friday night.
Okay.
We have to put the Friday game, so it's gonna make it a little weird. Which is Newcastle versus Leeds. and
Okay.
James goes first for this. Which is pretty tough.
Oh, it's on the 4-4.
What?
Fuck it.
Did you just use the
Just
random
fuck
number
it.
generator?
No.
You just think it's gonna be a high scoring match?
Well, Leeds is always fucking high scoring, and then Newcastle. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Just fuck it.
I think it's gonna be pretty
Sorry,
solid.
someone's
I think it's gonna
texting
be
me.
like I'm gonna go 1-0 Leeds. Which is like complete opposite from what you went.
You went what?
1-0 Leeds.
Okay.
Jason is still finding out who the fuck
2-1
Newcastle are.
leads. Yeah.
Okay.
2-1 leads.
2-1 Leeds. That's actually pretty solid for the predictions.
We had the size.
We did it pretty quick,
Yeah.
other than going on that little rant about McKinney.
What was our time today?
We are currently at 1 hour 20 minutes. I knew it was gonna be
That's
short
not that.
because
That's
it's an
solid.
international
That's solid.
break.
It's not
That's
bad. We've done
solid.
way more.
That
Yeah.
was solid.
I kind of like them
That
being
was-
around 90 minutes.
So we went off topic too, so that's solid.
Yeah, quite a few
We went
times.
off topic 2 times.
More than 2.
You think so? What? No, because we
Definitely
did
more
the
than
one where we're
2.
talking about Ontario stuff, and then
Hockey,
McKenny getting
COVID.
fucked. Maple Leafs. So Maple Leafs is kind of part of the conversation.
Okay.
Anyways.
Yeah. Well, if you made it this far, you might as well like and subscribe if you haven't
Yeah.
already.
Hit the
You can also follow us
socials.
on social media. All the links are down below.
Yeah.
We're probably gonna be posting podcasts Saturday or Friday. So get ready for that. Thank you all for watching. We'll see you guys next week. Peace.